Okay, so we're just about to head out to a salt flat. We made this drag coil in a previous video, so if you'd like to see that, there'll be a card up here. However, when we made it, what happened was we put some perspex between the rubber matting to sort of protect it from any rocks that came through. But what happened, I don't know if you can see that, is it's basically ballooned up to sort of, you know, at least, I don't know, what's that, 100 mil? So it's not sitting flush anymore, and that's just gonna suck. Now what we think's happened is it had a bit of rain, so the water's probably got underneath here, got super hot with the black matting, we left it in the sun, and it's just made all that, or even, it may be between the matting and the perspex probably, and it's just made it all pop up. So what we need to do, obviously we're just gonna remove the perspex for now, but if you have a solution to this, let us know in the comments below. We'll take the perspex out, we'll just put the drag coil straight on it, we'll take it out to the salt flat and see how it goes.
All right, so we're out here on a salt flat, and we've just jerry-rigged this drag coil. Put a piece of gold in the ground, about 200, 300 mil, and gonna make sure we calibrate this thing properly so we can try and find some of the bigger nuggets that are a bit deeper down that the detectors can't get. So we got Ben here dragging the coil. This is our little sleigh that we've created. Got the rubber matting in the bottom, help protect the coil from any rocks, and the framing, keep it all in place. And that's the spot right there where we've buried the treasure, buried the gold. About a half gram nugget in there. Beautiful day today. Nice and sunny, plenty of flies, as you'd expect. Just give you a bit of a closer look. Something you guys could easily buy. As far as the sleigh goes, get it from Bunnings, cable ties, PVC, some drag rubber mat, drill some holes, and there you go. Get some rope. So what we're trying to do is, what the detectors pick up probably the more shallow, smaller pieces. With this drag coil, we're trying to find some of the bigger nuggets in the ground that are a bit deeper. It's a bit of messing around, but hopefully be worth its weight in gold. Ha ha ha. You good?
Sounds hell good, eh?
Yeah, good. Nice and clear? Good. I told Ben to get some G clips, but
all right, let's just get it done.
He likes to do things the hard way.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Gonna listen?
Yeah.
All right, so I've just finished digging a big, massive hole for about 500 mil, I reckon.
Yeah.
Mark is gonna do a drag coil. So I'll show you the hole and I'll show you what's in there, because we want to see how deep we can go with this thing in at the salt flat. All right, let's have a look. This is the hole. It's a bit of a ways down. Alright. So what do we have in the medicine bottle? Alright, there we go. It's got a few pieces there. I don't know if it's quite an ounce, but that would be a substantial nugget if those were all joined together, right? So that's what we're hoping to ping at depth out here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to run it over with open on the drag coil. I'll let you see what it sounds like, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's get into it.
Hopefully it makes a sound.
So I'll bring it up a bit. Okay. All right, so that last one didn't work. So I'm gonna bring this one up to about where the red finishes on the handle. I don't know what that is. I haven't got a tape measure, but we'll work it out. Oh man, you missed it. We just did it fast and slow. Looks like faster is better. Go slow.
Go slow.
Go slow. You're gonna get it either way, aren't ya? Go fast. Yeah, fast is better, I reckon.
Boat floats both ways.
Floats both ways. All right, so I'll fill it in with sand, see if it still works. So we filled it in with dirt now, so we'll see how that goes. It makes a difference.
Yeah!
No difference, sick one.
What's that, 350?
Oh, I reckon it'll be at least 300 or 400 mil, eh?
Yeah. Wait.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a smaller nugget, probably a little bit shallower, and we'll check that. So we're obviously getting bigger nuggets down deep. Let's see if we get a small one at the front. Now what you didn't see earlier is me actually calibrating this 3500 detector. We had just a smaller nugget, like maybe not even a gram, like half gram, 3/4 gram, something. And we set it up to about 200, 150?
Yeah, 200, 150.
150, and it would ping then. So like getting the settings right, there's a million dials on this 3500. So if you'd like to see a video of how to do that, how to actually cal one of these bad boys, we did one when we actually set up this drag coil. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. All right, let's get into it. So future self, make sure you have your microphone gear so you don't get this wind. So in the future, make sure you don't have this wind, bring your proper mics with you, and measurement for doing that. But the car is like a million miles that way, so this is as good as it's going to get for now. So what we're going to do now is I've got a tiny, probably like a half gram piece, which I'll show you in a sec. And we're going to put it about, I don't know if you can see that. Let me just switch this around. We're going to put it just below there. So probably, I don't know, that'd be 200 mil-ish. Now we just, in the previous video, worked out that the dirt on top or no dirt on top doesn't really matter too much. So let's test that one out. I'll show you what size the nugget is in just a little minute. Go, Marcus.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we're going to ping that at the top, which is really cool. So the nugget size is, one moment. All right, so that's the nugget size there. See, it's probably like half a gram, 3/4 gram, maybe even a gram. So that's at about 200-300 we're pinging that. I'm just going to put a tiny little one on and we'll see how that goes. What would be interesting is if it'll pick up this little one at 200 or 300 mil and what depth it would need to pick this one up. So we'll do that now. All right, so that's that tiny little piece. Let's see, go. Ooh.
A little bit. It'd be hard to tell with distortion, like sound as well.
Maybe not. We'll bring it up a little bit, but I reckon that's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna try this again. I've just put a bit more dirt in. All right, it's actually the same height as the ground to this bottle. So whatever the depth of this bottle is, I'll lay it there. And standing upright, I should say. And let's see if it pings it up. Nope, not so much. All right, so now I've got it at about the same height as the ground. So it's actually flat like that with the ground with one of these little bottles with a tiny little nugget. So that'd be kind of what you would expect, you know, a small little surface nugget to be. All right, take it away.
Kind of.
Kind of. Do it slowly, do it slowly. Run it straight over the middle of the coil. Oh wait, you're dragging the cord underneath the coil. That's probably not helping it at all. Wait. Okay, go now. Go over it fast. I'll help you with that in a minute. Just point it towards me. Okay. Faster. Okay, so it turns out that sucks. It will not do the tiny little nuggets. Sorry, but I will do the bigger ones, which is great, which is exactly what we want for out here. Anyhow. All right, thank you, Marcus. Big wave. Let's get in it.